Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's Mark. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Anyone? Anyone? Right on. Thank you, Todd. What's up with you? Hello, everybody. All right, Patrick. Patrick's here. We're having some latency, so I'm gonna make a little rum and coke while we catch up. What's up, dude? So, I want to talk about this idea of having a meetup. It's been mentioned a lot. I know there's some people back in other parts of the country that have done it. But how many people do you think we could actually get to show up at a place like Table Rock or Bull Shoals or Lake of the Ozarks? One of those places. I know there's at least a few people that live on Lake of the Ozarks that have these boats. Hello, Mrs. Connolly Parsons. Does anybody have an opinion on one of those fishing outings? If it's planned far enough in advance? Or I would even travel. From where we're going to live, I'm within a day's drive of a lot of you. Hello, Michael. Got to silence the phone. Nobody wants to talk about a fishing tournament or a fishing party? I will be living about 1,000 feet from Bull Shoals Lake. I have never been to Kentucky other than the Cincinnati airport that's in Kentucky. So, yeah, I mean, I would definitely love to go fish in Kentucky, 100%. I'm going the wrong way, Patrick. Someday I'll get to California again and fish. Oh, right on. I want to go to Memphis, not to go to Elvis's house, but I would like to see the Pyramid Bass Pro Shops. I heard it's massive. I've been in a few Bass Pro Shops the last few weeks, and they are pillaged. And I'm assuming everything comes from China, and there's just a back order like nobody's business. I'm having trouble finding cool stuff. So, I did happen to get lucky today for you guys, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, Memphis is not that far from Branson, I don't believe. Yeah, Jim, let me get situated. I don't know My wife had an interview for the school district out there on Thursday, and we haven't heard anything. So I don't know when we're actually going to set foot in that house as a family. I will be in Branson August 12th through the 16th, and if any of you are within an hour of that, I'd love to meet one of you guys. I am gonna fish with Jeff McCain one of those days. We're still trying to figure out exactly when. I have to do a walkthrough of the house on the 13th, and then I close at 9 a.m. on Friday. And sometime between Friday and Sunday, I have to put in a water heater in the house, a new one. I didn't like the one that was in there, so that's getting replaced. 100%, Jim. I'm hoping sooner than later. I've never been there in the wintertime, so I don't know how fishing is there in the wintertime. I don't know if it's too cold, or I know there's people that fish there year-round, though. But I'll tell you what, you guys. I am going to show... No, for a fishing trip, I'll need a heads up. I keep it classic in Parsons. Right on. You can always come and fish on my boat. But anyway, all right, guys. Of course, we're going to give away shirts. What do you guys think of long sleeve shirts? Does anybody have a preference between short sleeve and long sleeve? I've been wearing long sleeves a lot, and I kind of like them now. So for the 13 people that are on here, I'm going to let you pick if we're going to do long sleeve shirts this time or short sleeve. I do have a few short sleeve shirts that'll be part of it if you're an extra large. But the other ones will be made to order. You tell me your size and and we'll get it handled. But as far as the lure packages and stuff like this, we got some tackle box action. Again, mind you, it is so hard to find stuff like this. The tackle box selections are gone. So I will probably have more of these. This is just one example. We're going to have a collection of shallow crankbaits. Will be another one of the giveaway prizes. They're all square bills. They're all 3/8, and they dive 3 to 5 feet. They're 2-inch. I'm a big fan of these. I use these, and I actually catch fish with them. So this 3-pack of lures will go to somebody. I have another one, another 3-pack of crankbaits. 2 cotton Nordell. One is going to be a crawdad flavor. And then we have a shad crankbait that dives. I don't even know how far this one goes. I'm going to say 12 feet. Somewhere around 12 feet for this shad guy. And I don't know if you guys can see these. My camera is... Let me do this again. And then, of course, I have a square bill and a crawdad pattern and a KVD Strike King. We got a glare, but I want you guys to see these. I want to make sure. Okay. Also, is going to be a drop shot package with 2 sets of weights. We're going to have one Eagle Claw in just a standard lead color. And then I'm a big fan of these. These are cheap at Walmart. These Ozark drop shot weights. They come in different colors. And it really doesn't break my heart when I lose one. They're $1.88 for 8 of them. But at any rate, you're going to get a variety of drop shot weights, which finding lead right now is almost impossible. So we got that. I'm also going to throw in an owner number 2, pack of owner number 2 drop shot hooks. These are great. I'm a big fan of these. And if you guys haven't tried these drop shot worms at all, chompers, I've been slaying them on this. And actually, I heard about them from a friend, Dustin Corey, who owns a Classic XL. And you can find these just about anywhere. This color is salt and garlic drop shot worm. And they work fantastic, guys. And finally, got a pair of swim jigs. And these will be also given away. I might find some trailers to throw in with you for you guys. One of them's in a shad pattern, sexy shad, mind you, and the other one is black and blue. So, at any rate, that's what we got so far. And like I said, we're gonna do shirts. I think, yeah, it looks like long sleeve shirts are maybe I'm gonna do those. In fact, I'll let you guys pick. If you want long sleeve or short sleeve, when we do the giveaway, I'll bring it back up again, and we'll reiterate that, and you guys can pick whether you want a short sleeve or a long sleeve. Now, don't forget, most of you I know that are on right now, that are typing. I know you guys, and you guys know how it works. You have to be online to win. You have to be present. There are some exceptions, and you guys know that. If people have been online and then for whatever reason they had to go, we usually honor that, and I'm 100% okay with it, and I think most of you guys are too. So that's the thing. You got to be online and present for the most part to win. Now, if... Oh boy. We're having a pool party in the backyard. I'm not going in the pool until it's cold out, though. It was hot here today. I had to lay block. It's 108 degrees. I don't know. It was 108 degrees here, and I was laying block. Nobody wants to lay block when it's 108, I assure you. Oh, right on, Todd. Yes, Tabitha was going to make some tonight so I could show you guys. A couple of you guys got them. And, yeah, we're going to make the fish sticker will be out. And if you want the fish sticker on your shirt as opposed to the logo, you have an option. So we're going to bring that up, too, on August 7th. Okay, let me rewind and get back to what I was going to talk about. So when you enter the contest, you have to leave a comment. That's how I select. And, like, most of you guys know that. That's how I'm able to draw the names randomly, is through the comment section. So don't forget to comment. The like button is great. If you hit it, that's great. And most of you are already subscribed, or you probably wouldn't be here right now. So now, there's a notification bell in the top right screen of the videos usually. If you hit that notification bell one time, that'll be there forever. And if I go live, it'll let you know. And we can connect that way. Your wife wants a pink fish sticker, Todd? I can do that. Baby T said sweet. Absolutely, I'll make her a pink one. Does she want it real big for the back window of her car, or just a normal size?
Isn't Todd the one we sent a blue and a red to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want Drake's fish tank behind you. Come and get it, man. I do have a Plecostomus that's about 8 to 10 inches long that we're trying to give away if you guys are into that. Yeah, Todd, you tell me how big she wants her pink sticker, and Tabitha will make it tonight, and we'll get it out to you next week. Anybody else want stickers? Let me know. Whether you want the fish one or the standard issue logo.
I can make them like that too with the circle behind it.
The fish one, I really like it. I think
Your cup. Where's your cup?
my cup is in the bedroom. Go get it, please. Baby T is gonna go grab it for those of you. It's for her black Camaro. Right on. So are we talking full window size, like a 14-inch job or like a 4-inch job? You know that sticker is gonna make the car faster.
I can only make 11 and a half. Oh, I could make it bigger.
No. Anyway, for those of you that haven't seen it, I don't know what the glare is like. I'm going to see this about 15 seconds after I show it to you. There it is. That's the fish one. Frank, absolutely. I need some more of them drop shot worms, by the way. And listen, Frank Baird, if you guys are in need of drop shot worms or Senkos, reach out to him. He makes good stuff. I'm out of the drop shot worms, but I do have some of the... Hold on. We have some of Frank's work right here. This Senko has got a delicious orange tail. It almost looks like, what is that, corn?
Pumpkin.
What's that candy called? Candy corn. I don't know if Frank wants to make enough to sell to people, but he makes a solid bait. I'm telling you right now.
What's he make them out of? That's cool.
Well, he has molds. But yeah, that's funny, Frank. That was witty. For you heritage owners, it absolutely matches the boat.
Oh, you can see what the plastiness is now.
Okay, for you guys that don't know, in any one of my videos, in the description box below the video is my email address. MJB has 3 aces, the number 3, at gmail.com. If that was confusing, just go check it out and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's 6-inch. Todd's wife would like a 4 to 6-inch pink one. Yeah, Mark. Mark, I think you've won something. Have we sent something to Mark Barkley?
I'd have to look at my.
We try to keep all of the addresses of past winners in case we send them out and it's not a hassle.
Or they win again.
Dude, Frank, I would greatly appreciate it. They work. The drop shot ones work fantastic.
Give them away.
Yeah, and Frank, if you want to shoot me some, I'll give them away to people as well to get your name out there. That was Baby T's idea. Also, the tackle boxes, Frank. I will talk to you about this later, but yeah, I'll be in touch about the tackle boxes. Okay, yeah, Mark won a short sleeve shirt a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I have your address. What color did you want? I didn't notice, Mark.
Are you writing this shit down?
No, I will right here though. Todd's wife, 4 to 6-inch pink. And Todd, I forgot already. Does she want the fish one or the logo one?
I think she wants the fish. The pink fish, she said.
Christy. Hello, Christy. Now we're on a first name basis. She thanks Baby T.
Of course.
Or Mama T. Right on, Frank. I would love to do that. I do absolutely. Todd's wife wants the fish, pink fish. Barkley wants standard. Oh, he doesn't have a preference on color. Which boat do you have, Mark? Do you have a Heritage, a Classic, an XL? I might try to form it around the color of your boat.
Or car.
Or your car. I think he wants it for his boat. Oh, he has a Classic. Okay.
Orange.
No.
Red. You have a red one, right?
Okay.
No, I took the last red one.
Yeah,
my car.
baby T. Yeah, well, we can make them though. We have all kinds of color. Oh, you have the black Classic XL. Okay, so okay, we're good. I'm gonna send you out a red one. Does anybody? I've been answering a lot of questions lately in other forms of social media about. One guy asked about the little hole underneath the tail of our outboards. That is your water. Hold on. It basically is checking your flow. Woke up at 5:30. Thunder. Rolled over and went back to sleep. Boo! I woke up at 5 and had to go sweat my ass off, and that sucked. What's that?
The lock. I need a screwdriver.
You guys breaking shit? I heard the fish like that kind of weather, Frank. I'll tell you what, the rum and cokes are flowing tonight. By the way, I think I have enough room at the new house to, like, if you guys have campers and you want to do that, I could probably host about 15 boats. And we do have our own boat ramp. So that's nice. Bud Lights Retro. Attaboy. Keeping it tame. Michael's drinking water. Coors Lights. Are those right next to Michelob Ultras and White Claws in the alcohol section of the grocer? Oh, I don't know if anybody was paying attention last time, but apparently I can get Yingling on the regular once I get to Missouri. They sell it about a half hour south. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Mark. We got a bunch of Marks. Lone Star. I forgot about Lone Star. So, if I remember correctly, when Lone Star beer came out, they had a contest where they were giving away a Harley Davidson to whoever got the biggest tattoo of their logo on them. And somebody did it. But I haven't seen... I don't believe I can buy Lone Star here unless you go maybe to Bevmo or Total Wine, one of those Costco of liquor stores. I can keep up with you guys when there's 15 of you. When there's 50 of you, it's really hard. This is better. Yingling is tattoo worthy. By the way, if Yingling ever sees any of this, I will definitely get a Yingling tattoo for a lifetime supply of Yingling. And I do like the Pilsner and the Lager, by the way. Oh, Todd, you're a champion. I don't know why Yingling wouldn't want to sponsor me and just spackle there's a giant wrap of the Tracker Heritage in Yingling. But, you know, they haven't reached out yet, so I'm still waiting for that giant sponsorship from Yingling. Wiseacre. I'm not familiar with Wiseacre, but that's real close to Wise Ass, and that's me. They're having a rager out there. So where in Missouri? Oh, dude, right on. I'm good. My house is basically on Bull Shoals Lake, about 20 minutes from downtown Branson or Branson Landing, what have you. Hey, Mark, by chance, are you into hockey at all? My best friend coaches the Omaha Lancers. So local beer in Memphis grocery stores. I'm down to try that. Now, is it a fruity beer or is it just a beer that nobody knows about because you can't get anywhere else? Bull Shoals. What do you mean, no way? Oh, yeah. His name's David Wilkie. We've known each other since we were 4 years old. We played hockey together. If you know who he is. Oh, right on, Todd. The only fruity beer I can do is Shock Top and Blue Moon, and I really kick the orange if they put it in it. What's my favorite color in the drop shot? Green pumpkin or watermelon red and morning dawn. I don't know if I might have some morning dawn color if you don't know what that is. It's kind of purple. Let me see. I know I have some. I'm going to find it just because I have to now. Yeah. In the Chompers variety, they call it Morning Plum. But it's sort of a purple color. This one has flake in it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, David was actually the first hockey player from Washington State ever drafted into the NHL in the first round. He was drafted by Montreal Canadiens. So eventually he's going to make it onto the channel. He's busy though. He's hockey 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. But we'll make time. I'll get him out on the boat. Him and I together is a bad idea. We tend to overdo it, and I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to see that. Now my hands smell like garlic. But hey, Frank, listen. Any baits that you send my way, I greatly appreciate it. They 100% I fish with Ned rigs, and I need to learn how to do that better. Where I'm moving is smallmouth country as well, and everybody knows the smallmouth love the Ned rig. I have a whole bunch of Z-Man Ned rig baits too. I'm a big fan of this stuff. I'd give some to you guys, but they're all opened. Nobody wants an open bait, I don't think. What is that racket? Oh, Baby T's making meat on the stove and it's sizzling. I thought maybe we were having a problem.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just didn't know what it was.
Kids are getting hungry.
That's fine. Yeah, no kidding, Todd. They're pretty pliable. I don't know if you guys have ever used them. Everybody knows who Z-Man is. They make the chatterbait, and they're real big in the Ned rig game. But this is about a, I don't know, 2.5 inch, 2 3/4 inch. Excuse me. This is a black and blue finesse. They call it the TRD, but look at that thing. That stretches out to about 10 inches. At least that's what I tell her.
But
I'm sure it is, and that's why they're probably number one in the Ned rig bait game. They figured it out, and it's just the way it is. But I've also been very successful with the Bass Pro Shops brand of Ned rig baits. So I really don't think it matters. But like Todd alluded to, they last forever. Or Frank, I'm sorry.
you don't lose them.
Todd really likes it. Elastec rocks. But yeah, you can use one all day as long as you don't catch a monster and he bites it in half. Right on, Doug. You know what she said. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to go there. There's kids outside, but yeah, you don't want to mix those plastics together, or I keep everything in its own bag because I learned that lesson a long time ago that you don't want to mix any of these plastics together. To be honest with you, they end up almost creating a reaction where they melt to each other and create a flat spot, and it just looks like crap. I have a question for you guys that are on here too. I kind of noticed what my bread and butter is on my little channel of great people, and it seems like, I mean, obviously YouTube is a big thing for how-to videos. I really don't have any how-to stuff left to do on the boat. I would like to do the hubs. I've talked about that. I just haven't gotten around to it. We've been really hyper focused on making this house deal happen, and we spent like days going back and forth about just stuff that we wanted included in the sale, and it was an awesome deal. We had a great agent, and it worked out, and we finally got word on, when was it? Thursday or Friday?
Friday. Yesterday.
Friday night. So we got the appraisal in, and the appraisal was $2,500 less than we had agreed to pay. So it actually worked out in our favor, and it forced the seller to lower their expectations, and so it worked. It worked out great for us, and in the long run, we'll save money and interest. Now, I know most of you guys on here just from conversing back and forth. Right on, Doug. Thank you very much. I had a bottle of wine prepared, but I had to get online fast. screwing off until 6:30, and I realized it was too late to open the wine, so I just grabbed a bottle of rum and Coke. I'm gonna have a couple of those. We still have yet to have dinner. Hey, Peter, how you doing, man? Anyway, I'm looking forward to August 7th. Just following that, like I said, for you guys that weren't here, I leave on the 12th to go out there. But anyway, let's rewind. The bread and butter of this channel, that at least what I think people are watching, just based on the numbers, they love to watch me review a boat or how to do something. Like I said, I'm going to do the hubs. I might do an oil change. Most of you guys know how to do all that. But are there any boats that you want me to review? Is there any boats you guys haven't, you have your mind on? I will review all of them. I think that's where this is going too, where I'm going to review every boat that I come across. To within reason. I'm not going to be out reviewing yachts and sailboats. Probably not going to review cigarette boats because I just can't afford one. It costs more than my house just for the power it takes to run those boats. I saw some big girls at Lake of the Ozarks that were, they got 300 horsepowers on the back. You're talking about $150,000+ in power just to move that boat. If you can see that over my shoulder, that's one of the Pocostomuses. It's big. The little pond I went and fished at last Sunday, the bass I caught was about as big as that Pocostomus. Hey, fishing videos are coming. My boat has not seen the water in, 2 months. My aunt came over from San Diego and we went out. I did catch some on top water and I didn't have any cameras on, which really upset me, for lack of a better word right now. I just, I don't know, I dropped the ball, but I had a good time with my aunt. She used to take me fishing a lot when I was a kid. And we finally got the opportunity to go to Lake Roosevelt together, and we just had a great time. She caught a giant crappie, though. I mean, giant. At least for Arizona waters, a 2-pound plus crappie is a big fish. Pontoon fishing barges. Due to the Army Corps of Engineers, we can't put a dock at our house. But I think somewhere down the road, I think a pontoon is going to be in our future. To, the whole family can go out there and hang out. And you can swim off of it, you can fish off of it, you can barbecue in it. New bait reviews on the water. Absolutely, Todd. I think that might be a good idea. Buy 2 baits, use one, and give one away. I agree with you on the live scope thing. I just can't justify spending a third of the boat's value to set that whole program up. That's just me, though. Those of us that bought iPilot units or the higher-end motor guides that have a spot lock feature, we did spend some money on that. But my fish finders, I'm half-assed convinced it doesn't matter what you have. They all lie. But the new Lowrance, the 9-inch Elite TI I bought last year, I'm a big fan of that. That seems to be pretty consistent, as well as my Humminbird 7-inch sonar up front. I usually use that mainly, not so much to look at fish, but it really gives me accurate readings of the bottom. And when you get into shallow water, my fear is just banging the motor. And then out where we're moving, there's a lot of submerged trees. That's a big deal. So, you know, in my mind, it's going to pay off in dividends for that. But as far as spending thousands of dollars for a fish finder and the ability to live stream it or live scope, what have you, I'm not that good. By the way, Frank, you brought it up. I've been giving away bass lures for 8 giveaways now. Do you guys, and I know where I'm moving, there is a myriad of fish. Do you guys, would you be interested in?
They're going to be interested in whatever you're giving away.
Hold on, baby T, settle down. Do you guys, today while I was shopping for this stuff, I thought about it and I was like, would a crappie box be cool? Or a walleye box, or a trout, you know, more specific to other fish, because where I'm going, there's all of that. And bass is probably going to be part, of course, I'm still trying to catch a giant bass. We all know that I haven't caught one over 5 pounds yet. Or even with a 5 period. So, yeah. Also, like micro lures for, you know, panfish, stuff like that. I can branch out and I'll do it. I've had a lot of good feedback from you guys about what I've been giving away, but I really didn't think about branching out and doing other species. So if species, let me know. There's 14 of you on here. Yep, a lot of people want crappie stuff. What about trout stuff? What about walleye? Crappie, catfish. When lead comes back into play where I go buy this stuff, I will definitely pick up some catfish stuff too. That's something I really want to get into. When I get bored, I'd love to just catch some live bluegill and toss them out there and try to catch giant catfish. You're right. Today while I was looking, you can buy a ton of crappie stuff. And I was thinking about doing that today, but they literally had, this was the only box that they had available at the store. Only one. They were, all of the tackle boxes are gone. All the lead. I've had these Eagle Claw. I bought these before I went to Missouri. And the Ozark ones that they sell at Walmart, they had a few of them, but the rest of it is gone. So when lead makes a comeback, yeah, I'm definitely going to do a catfishing box, because a big deal with catfish is the circle hook. And I made a video where I caught a catfish in the Red River of the North in North Dakota 2 years ago, and you can see in the video how easy it is to release a fish with a circle hook. For some reason, it just pins them right in the side of their mouth. So, yeah, that's where I was today, Peter. I was thinking about going up to Bass Pro Shops, but all the Bass Pro Shops I've been to in the last month are cleaned out as well. Do you guys think it's because of I mean, obviously the virus, but a lot of this stuff comes from China, and I think there's just, it's a problem right now. I would love to start making my own, but I've never done it. I'd have to learn, and I don't know if just raw lead is available. If there's, you know what I mean? Give them choice. Greg, could you elaborate on that? Do you mean choice by what package of lures they want? And I'm going to get back to you, Todd. I subscribed to Mystery Tackle Box for 6 months. And I did unboxings and reviews of that. what happened was eventually I had so much crap, I had to stop. I put all of my tackle in that back storage compartment of my boat, and I was out of room. And honestly, I haven't even used half of what I got from Mystery Tackle Box because I get stuck using the same old stuff, and I know I need to branch out. Yeah, more people are definitely out fishing. Yeah, Frank. Same thing here. That's part of why we had fires. We had a bunch of fires at the big lakes up in Phoenix, and that kind of pushed me out of, going up there a little bit too. Plus, it's hot. I've been, like I said, I've been hyper focused on getting this house deal done, and kind of in the back of my mind, I thought there's going to be time to fish. Right now is just business first and then party second, and it's coming. Right on, Greg. What? Yes, choice of species, types, lures, bought. Okay, and like I said, if you're still on, Greg, I want to ask you guys, and I know crappie's big and catfish, but yeah, I'm going to have, and I know, and it's regional too. Where people live, it makes a big difference on what you fish for and with. So, you know what? Next drawing, which will be in September, I'm going to have a few different options for people. And I think what I'm going to do is fill up small tackle boxes with each variety, maybe have 3 variety. And, and we'll give them away that way. Oh, cool. Todd, I didn't know that. And my brother-in-law works at Firestone, so I may be able to acquire lead. I just need to buy the molds and kind of learn how to do that. I've never done it. Hey, Neeper, how you doing, man? The Dirty Wizard has joined us for a quick howdy. For those of you that don't know, he is the only person that has his own logo in my brand. I wish he could hang out more, but due to this pandemic, he's stuck at home. Not stuck. He's with his daughters. His wife is working on the front lines. Actually, she works in a hospital, and it's tough. It's okay, Greg. I knew you weren't rioting in Seattle. But maybe we could talk about, maybe a good fireworks show next year in Branson. A saltwater box. Good call. I haven't thought about saltwater fishing for quite a while due to the fact I moved away from Seattle in 2002. But yeah. Great idea. There's a ton of good lures that I definitely could put together a good saltwater box. It's okay, Neeper. We know you're here. You should try watching it on your laptop, though. I know you have one in the garage. Hey, speaking of, drop shotting for me is kind of a new technique. And they have these lengthwise cylindrical weights. And I noticed, I saw a video that Brian Latimer did where he was using more of a round ball. And weight is weight, but have any of you experimented with just using the round ball for drop shotting? I'm going to do a saltwater. Yeah, there you go. Crappie, saltwater, catfish, and bass next time. That's what we're doing.
Sounds like money.
And I'm pretty sure I just have to do a quick Google search to find molds for lead weights and the pieces you need. You know, the little fittings to attach your line or the eyelets for other styles. What prompted my move? That's a fantastic question. 2 years ago, damn near to the date, really, it was the end of July. Drake and I, my son, went. I had a lot of people know this, but for those that don't, I left June 2nd from Tucson with the Heritage, the year I bought it, and went to New York and back. And that was not our last stop. We fished another spot after Table Rock, but I'd always wanted to fish Table Rock Lake for decades. Honestly, I've heard about it. It's one of those places that, at least for people that grew up in Washington, we heard about it, but we didn't know. We had no idea. So I planned to go there on the way home, and when I got to that part of the country and the Ozarks down south, I was blown away. And affordability, actually, I mean, number one, affordability to live on or near a lake. It can be done there, and it's not stressful on the finances. Do it molds. Is that, Frank? I don't know that I'm gonna. I might. I mean, once I get involved and I get set up where I'm at, maybe I'll get into doing molds for baits as well. But does Do It Molds do baits and like lead option, that kind of stuff? But ultimately, what prompted the move was we're just looking to do something different.
It's too fucking hot here.
And it's a smoke show here. Like, it's getting hotter. It's just hot as hell here. Oh, right on. I'll check it out. I've seen a couple videos that I think Chris Milliken has done. Milliken Fishing, where he's made his own baits and made his own lead. I've seen it. I just haven't had time to dive into that. But once we get established where we're going, I'm going to have a lot more time. Fishing here is a nightmare. It's 2 hours in any direction to put my boat in the water. And where I'm going, it's a 30-second ordeal, minimum. I could be in my lake in 30 seconds. I could be at Tanacomo in 10 minutes, or Table Rock in 20. And those are just the ones right there. You got Stockton, Pomme de Terre, Lake of the Ozarks, all well within an hour and a half. Yeah, Frank, it's, you know what? I think that's a great idea. I think that I should get into that. That would give me a nice hobby to do once we get established.
Hey Maggie, here's some yellow cheese.
Yeah, I'm not looking to make money, Frank. It's more so I can just use my own stuff. I think that's it. I think if I take that approach, making my own weights and stuff and not having to go buy them, maybe. I kind of look at hunting that way. The amount it costs people to go hunting these days, you could just go down to Costco and save thousands of dollars just buying meat from them. Is it better? I don't know. But, sometimes there's a lot of satisfaction of doing your own thing. Driving through Arizona is a good time. You see cactuses and beautiful landscape and rattlesnakes, and it's 108. Cheaper to buy, yeah, if they have it though. So like right now, it is hard to find, real hard. And who knows when it's going to be easy to find again. People are treating lead for fishing like ammunition. 223, 9mm, 45, good luck. Without paying $1 a round, which I'm too cheap to do that. I would absolutely do that. You know what? I would love to fish with all of you at some point. I think it'd be a kick in the ass. I fished with a couple of subscribers, and I had nothing but fun. And we have an extra bedroom at the house too, so depending on your comfort level, that giveaway might include sleeping in my house with Drake and Maggie and Baby T. Injector, clamps, plastisol, dedicated microwave, and neighbors no. Frank, you made that sound like it's not worth it with all of that stuff, but I'm just kidding. It's, I think it's a hobby. And people, like you were saying, people do that, and if the expectation is to make money, you could be chasing a very expensive dream. Tracker boat party. We went through that earlier, and absolutely, Peter. I don't know if it's going to happen this summer. I really don't. I don't know what the future holds before it gets cold. But next year, 100%. Sometime between Memorial Day and Labor Day next year, let's make it happen. And I don't care if it's 2 of you or 20 of you or more. I think it's something that we could pull off. I have an amazing wife that could figure all this out.
Plenty of camping space in our yard.
Yeah, I told them. Like, we could definitely host a giant camp out. I don't know what the neighbors will think, but...
So right, you're the president of the HOA.
Yeah, by proxy. That was pretty funny. I found out that the house that we bought, the guy that sold it to us was the president of the HOA. And I said I wanted it written into the deal that I was president by proxy. So, they didn't write that in the deal, though. Lead is poisonous. Yeah, dude, I work on F-16 fighter planes. Everything will kill you on that thing. So, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Are the kids just here?
No, Tiffany's in the... She's right there.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, we've been going on exactly an hour. 32-foot RV. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. I can fit that. The people we bought the house from had a toy hauler on the side of the house. When we came to look at it, they went and hid in there.
It wasn't a toy hauler. It was like a fifth wheel.
I just bought a pop-up for $5. Are you talking about a pop-up tent? Don't do lead yet. Okay. I feel what you're laying down, Frank. Yeah, I think realistically, unless I'm there in 2 weeks, you guys, I think next year is probably the best bet to have a good time. I don't know how cold it gets there. I thought I saw the average temperature in Branson was 42 degrees in the wintertime, but I'm sure you can have days of 9 degrees and days of 50 degrees. It's probably all over the map. But I'm definitely going to push it, and I'm going to start fly fishing again. I haven't done that in about 27 years. I would love to catch one of these giant brown trout on a fly rod. But listen, guys, I'm gonna cut it short tonight. Yeah, I am. Thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys know that. And I'll see you guys on August 7th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Midwest, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Frank, it's okay, man. It's okay. We could just start a hippie commune in my yard. It's fine. But listen, thank you guys again. And again, we'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you very much. Good night.